Good evening, TSSG family. I hope that you all are doing well. I am popping on just a bit early, and this is not Markup Monday. I needed to come on a few minutes before just to chat in general, but I will be done and I'll get off this video and I will start, our Markup Monday video in time. But just in case no one joins me, that's fine. I still wanted to come on and talk live. I do believe in being accountable for things, even when they're not comfortable. So I'm popping on just to say that I'm sorry. And I need to say that out loud to you all. And I need to say it face to face to you all. And I wanted to talk a bit just about kind of what's going on in my space and kind of some of the things that you've probably experienced or felt. Certainly during the month of June, but also in the spirit of accountability, let you know what you can expect going forward and kind of how we're going to sort through. So first of all, I wanted to, hi, I see people are hopping on. Again, this is not Markup Monday. I'm still going on at 7. I just wanted to chat for a few minutes. So I'm so glad that you're on. The first thing I want to say to you is once again, thank you all. Hey, Mother Otis, thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. And I say that genuinely, and I try to say it often because I literally want you to know how important you are to me and that I don't take this community for granted. I know that I say often this is the largest Sunday school community on YouTube, and that's true, but I value everyone that's here. And I never want to operate in a way that takes that for granted. And when I think about my gratitude in this month, one of the things that I'm most grateful for is the relationship that we have in this space. So again, thank you for allowing me to serve you. I also want to share, in case y'all don't know this, I am not full-time ministry. As much as I love being in this space, the truth is I continue to tell y'all I'm a regular person who goes to work and, has family. I'm not married or have children, but I still have family obligations and things that I do. And I serve in my local ministry and I have other assignments outside of this space. So when you see me here, this truly is a joy for me because it's a space where I get to kind of shut all of that out and serve in this way, which is so important to me. I also want you to know that the things that you see me do, I am doing them personally. So when you see emails coming out, I'm sending the emails out. If you've ever had to respond or send me an email and ask me a question, I'm answering my own questions. I don't have ghostwriters. I don't have a private staff behind the scenes. Everything that you have, everything that comes out of this space, the notes, and Kristen does his own notes when he does those teaching times, but the notes, my TSSG notes, I do my own studying. No one is prepping me. No one is writing my notes for me. That's why I tell you as a disclaimer, if there's a typo in my notes, they're my notes. I mean, those are mine. The kid pack that you all see, the videos, this is just me. I do my own editing. Last year, I did enter into a relationship with a person who now does my graphics and does the website maintenance. But until this time last year, I was doing all of that myself too. And God had to sort of help me with that because for the growth that we're experiencing in this space, I realize that I can't do it all. Now, some of that was me trying to hold on because this is my baby. And I know that no one is going to love my baby like I do. No one is going to love this community like I do. And so part of that was me, but God had to help me with that. And I have been working on that in terms of being able to release in those spaces to accept help. But that said, it's my baby. And so I am very particular about the kinds of help that I will receive when I do something. And I think I'm in one of those spaces now where I have help, but I'm having to go through those growing pains of what that means and letting it go. And unfortunately, you have felt some of that. So now in the pandemic, let me just say that we all sort of jumped in and behaved in ways that were just trying to support where we were and how things were different. And so immediately, I jumped into how can I give more? How can I serve more? How can I make sure that you have what you need? And for people who weren't doing, digital teaching before, how can I help you understand, Zoom? How can I help you understand social media? How can I give you the PowerPoint? All of those things were new inside of the pandemic. But again, every PowerPoint, all of that is me that literally creates those. And so as the world is opening back up, I'm sort of sitting in this space of amazing growth in this community, The world is opening up. So that means that there is more demand on me, both in my job and from a ministry and everything. There's just more coming at me. And I'm trying to personally find a way to balance it all. I've gone through iterations of what do I need to let go. Now, I'm not walking away from the channel, but, I thought, do I let the kid pack go? Do I let any portion of it go? Do I stop doing markup money? What do I do? How do I find that balance? And so just know that my goals, here's my goal, and this is how you can pray for me. I want to continue to serve at the same level that I've been serving, but it's important that I'm able to preserve myself in the process. And so when I say that, what I've been working on is trying to find ways to deliver some efficiencies to the work that I'm doing for you all. Certainly that has included, I don't know if you visited the website, but there's a whole new website. So we've been working to upgrade the website to bring some efficiencies to the website. Part of what I wanted to do was to put everything for you all in one place, so that I'm not sending you to all these various places, selfie for the notes and this for that. I was literally trying to bring it all into one space. I've also tried to find someone who can help me just with the social engagements, when I can't always get in and respond to messages, but I want you to know that I see them, but kind of that social space and making sure that there's regular engagement. My goal is really to model excellence in ministry. And anybody who knows me knows that if I cannot do something well, I probably won't do it at all. And so I wanted to come and offer this apology because the month of June was exceptionally frustrating for me from a business and ministry perspective. That's not you. That is me. I am hard on myself. And I have a high bar as it relates to serving and the things that I want to be out there in my name. So from my personal perspective, I'll also share this with you. Last year, even in trying to get the website revamped, I paid a young lady in Florida basically her full retainer, and she produced absolutely nothing for a website. She produced nothing. She took the money and produced nothing. I tried to work with another individual on kind of the social media buildup and kind of helping with strategy. And there are all kinds of people who say that they have skill and they're launching these businesses. But once you get in and you start digging, you realize they either don't have the skill set that's necessary, or I got to go back to the fact, again, this is my baby. And I never allow anyone to handle you, to handle this community as a commodity. I don't allow people to partner with me in business and treat us as just a number. And so, again, I'm going to keep telling you how you can pray for me as I offer this apology. You can pray that God will help me to find not just another website designer. I don't need that, but I need someone who has a heart for ministry, a spirit of excellence, and who is going to make sure that we have what we need, the way we need it, and be there and be committed and be a partner to this community and not just treat us as another person who happens to pay them money. I am so, my frustration is high. This is what I look like when I'm frustrated. But that said, that you can pray for that for me. You've also experienced the learning curve. So in going to the website, the regular updates. So like when I have to put on, so like this morning, I added the Markup Monday notes. And if you haven't been out there, the PowerPoint is already up for this week. Yay, me. But those things, I actually upload those myself. So this morning, I was able to get that done. But you notice that I had to send out an update to the link because the website went down. That's part of that frustration. So that's what I want to apologize for, is that we did not execute this flawlessly, and that I can't be okay with that. And you deserve better than that. So I want you to know that I am aware that probably 30% of the time in the month of June, when we needed the website to be up, it wasn't there. When I sent links out to you, several of you emails said the link is not working. And then I've had to send out another link. I apologize that you are caught up inside of my learning curve. What I want to commit to you, and in addition to taking responsibility for that, is I want you to know that I do want to finish what I've started. If you've seen the website, I'd love your feedback on it. Email me and tell me what you think about the new website. Give me feedback. Is it easy to follow? Do you like the content? Does it give you what you need? And I'm even open to what you'd like to see more of, or how we can better organize the site. This website is for you. It's not, I don't visit my own website often. I try to put content out there that's good for you. But I want to finish what we've started. So I'm going to continue to work with the developer. I'm going to try to see this through. But in the meantime, I'm going to pull back just a bit, and I'm going to go back to using Selfie for probably the next 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I need to beta test this website a little bit more. I'll continue to upload material there, so you will see it there as well. But I don't want to create frustration for you inside of my learning curve. So I apologize for that. And again, thank you all for joining me in prayer for the right things and the right people. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. This is like business. But part of bossing up in business is owning up to it when you did not perform well. And the people that you serve deserve to know that you take responsibility for that, and to know what you're doing to correct it going forward. So just pray, right people, right relationships. I want godly partners in this business, in this ministry. I want godly people who will take the time to understand. That's like, it's so funny because the young person that I had who was going to help with social media, I think when they realized that they needed to like read a Sunday school lesson or do something to kind of even get engaged and stay relevant, it's like, oh, that's a lot, because this is not somewhere that you can just, come in and put up rainbows and bunnies and think that we don't want more substantive content. So that's been the difficult piece. I will say this, y'all, my little 13-year-old intern has been amazing. She's almost a junior version of me. It's kind of funny, but she's very methodical at 13. She's very organized. And even on days when I have been traveling, I've loved her initiative. Sometimes she's just texted me and said, she texts every day to say, I've started work, and she works on her project list for the week. But in those times where maybe she's completed an assignment, she'll say, I went ahead and I did this, or I looked this up and I researched that. And I love the feedback. She puts together at 13, she puts together full reports. I had to tell her that today was a holiday. Like, she texted me and I think I was taking a cat nap. And then she actually picked up the phone and called. It's like, I wanted to make sure that you got my email because you wrote a recap on the observing the 4th of July Day. Man, we're not working today. So she's been amazing. And if I could find skilled people with the spirit of this 13-year-old, yeah, I promise y'all this would be something special. But continue to pray because I always let you know as well that the contributions that you give to this ministry, I'm not funding my lifestyle. I am literally putting everything back into this ministry to make it be as robust as possible. Because again, we're about to shift again together in ministry, and the world is opening back up. So there's a shift happening, and I'm just trying to be ready to anticipate the next shift and continue to serve. So I love you all more than you will ever know. Again, this video has not been about a feel sorry for me. This is about ratchet up your prayer for me and ratchet up your prayer for this ministry. Just call us when you pray every day. Put me on your list. Put me on your list and ask God to give us what we need. Right people, right partners, right resources. I don't need anybody trying to take advantage of me. I will invest in ministry. I'll invest in business, but I don't like dishonest partners, and just the right spirit, someone who will understand what we do and have the spirit of this. This community has its own spirit, in case you didn't know, but I need someone who has the spirit of this ministry. Let me slow down because y'all have said a lot to me in the comments, and I wasn't looking at any of that because I actually had a script for everything that I wanted to be able to say. And y'all have no idea. I had to work on making this video without crying. Like, that is how much I love the work that I do in this space. And I want everything to be well for you all. I will actually go back through your questions and comments here. But again, do me a favor, look at the website. Let me know what you think. Again, for the next couple of weeks, I'm going back to Selfie to get things out to you because I know that works. If nothing else, unfortunately, it's an extra step and an extra process, and that's what I'm trying to get rid of. But I know that it works. So I'll go back through and look at your comments, because in the meantime, I got 8.5 minutes until Markup Monday. So my markup is already done, and I'm ready to get into it with you. So I'm going to hop off for now, refresh my water, and I'll see y'all back here in about 7 minutes. Have a good rest of the evening. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to serve you, and I love y'all. Alrighty, see you in a minute. Bye-bye.